Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your June 2025 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Scorpio. We're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and look specifically at love, romance, relationships, can be general as well. We'll look at money, career, finances, and any other thread that comes out for you. So let's see what we have for Scorpio, angel, spirits, guides for the month of June. Overarching energy. So it is Scorpio energy. We have the Five of Cups. Interesting, we've got the Six of Cups. Four of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles here, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you. Message for Scorpio. Let's look at love, romance, relationship areas first. Message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Thank you. We have the Ace of Wands. It's an exciting new beginning. The Chariot. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Scorpio. Let's look at money, career, financial areas for Scorpio. We've got the Three of Swords. And we have the Nine of Cups. Message for Scorpio, thank you. Message for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Don't stop is your angel answer message, and we have opportunity. Let's look at your romance angel message. What do we have for Scorpio? Give your relationship a chance. The message with this, sorry I forgot to read that, we have work on your partnership. So somebody might be asking that of you. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. Money message. We have release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. All right, Scorpio. The Five of Cups is actually Scorpio energy. It's quite a powerful Scorpio energy as well. Because the Five of Cups can represent, we recognize what's not working for us. We recognize what we need to let go of. We recognize, where our feelings are leading us in a situation. There can be also that sense of regret, looking back, mourning something that's gone with this kind of energy. Either way, all is not lost in this situation, whether you're letting go of something here or have an opportunity to reconnect with an individual or a place. All is not lost in this situation. There are 2 cups that are still full, even though the wine is spilt, in those 3 cups. These 2 cups are still full. And sometimes we have to, in our own energy, be very mindful in terms of what we place our attention on. When we look at the things that bring us lack, that are not working for us, then that is just the energy that we will get. That's why this person is cloaked in the negativity energy of what that represents. But when we have the opportunity to move and turn around, take a step back, look at the opportunities around us, look at the potential around us, the cups that are full, then we have an opportunity to move on from what was to those 2 cups that are full. Sometimes that can imply reconciliation with another individual or a place. It can also be to do with recognizing that it's time to let go of something that's not working for you anymore. Even if you're sad to leave somewhere and it's been decided for you, there is potential around you. We just need to kind of place our focus in the right way. Yes, there's still emotions that we have to deal with in this kind of situation as we move on from, those 3 cups to the 2 cups. But don't let that stop you. Don't let the negativity of the situation stop you as the fundamental energy here. Because acceptance sometimes needs to be found so that we can move forward. So this is the energy at play that you're dealing with here, Scorpio. You're being told all is not lost in this situation. You have potential around you. You're dealing with something here. And trying to navigate how you move forward. I think there is a level of acceptance here, certainly in terms of money, career, finances, that something is not working for you anymore. There can be sadness linked with that. We can be on some kind of emotional journey as well. But there is a feeling of acceptance that something is not working for you anymore. There is a kind of painful truth in this scenario here, Scorpio, with the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, that you're not going to get everything that you want. This can be about disappointment, letdowns, betrayal, a painful realization, emotional pain, and learning something from that kind of pain, that something isn't going to be everything that you want it to be. You're not going to get your wish. A feeling of you're not going to get your kind of what you've set your heart on here, everything that you want. This is that kind of energy here where there could well be some kind of realization of that this month. But Spirit sees that as a good thing, because we always learn from the 3 of Swords. It can be pain. It can be an emotional pain of any kind. Even how this comes about can be some kind of realization in terms of, I'm just never not going to get what I really want in my current circumstances. And Spirit is kind of telling you in that energy, what is this situation teaching you? We focus on the negative long enough to learn the lessons as well from what it's teaching us, because that you have an opportunity to connect to the potential around you by realizing what's not working for you anymore, and that's the fundamental energy here. It is making you take stock and evaluate here with the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. This can sometimes be a bit of a breadcrumb card. It can certainly be a situation where it can be certainly in terms of career and business. You might not get everything that you want. You might not feel that it's fair that you're not getting everything that you want. Sometimes we can just be breadcrumbed. We can be stalled. We can be told that we have to improve, told that we're not quite there yet. And I think that you're really hoping for something to come off here, Scorpio. And it feels like you're being kind of breadcrumbed with the 6 of Cups And with the Four of Swords, it's making you take stock and evaluate, take a step back, and completely reevaluating your position. Sometimes we need to take a step back fully with the Four of Swords to remove ourselves from a situation, take a little break, to really think about how we move forward now and reevaluate how we deal with the situation. I think that there is some kind of disappointment here. And it feels like it's not everything that you want it to be here. So certainly financially, it could be a little bit of money that you're offered in money, career, finances, but it's not everything that you want. And there's disappointment on that. I feel for a lot of you here, it's prompting you to reevaluate how you move forward. And I feel Spirit is kind of telling you, when you kind of make up your mind and you get clarity on the situation and the lessons from what you're going through, absolutely don't stop in terms of what you feel is right and true, because there is opportunity here. But it's that kind of energy of, I feel that you're just kind of being breadcrumbed. The Six of Pentacles can be money, but it can also be someone offering us advice or guidance or, oh, if you do this, if you do that, then maybe, there's still more to do. It can sometimes be, oh, we can just give you this for now, but I know it's not everything that you want it to be. Just feels that kind of energy here, Scorpio, where Spirit's kind of asking you to look at what the lesson is in this, is what I want to say for you. Because I think this is going to spur you to action. We have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Six of Cups can be when we have memories, nostalgia, we've been at a place a long period of time. And it can be where there are happy memories, but maybe things have changed for you over, the years. And you might figure out that it's time to leave, it's time to depart. The Knight of Wands can be someone making you an offer. It's very powerful in terms of a job, a business opportunity. Could come in at the right time for some of you. Now, the additional message with the Six of Cups, again, this is Scorpio energy as well. It's where you reconnect to your happiness, where you find that sense of new delight as well. So if it's not departing somewhere that you've been a significant amount of time, it could well be that something comes in at the right time. This can be about us coming back to our happy place, our emotional equilibrium within. For others of you, you could even be going back with the Six of Cups to somewhere that you were happy. Some of you might have made a move and thought that this is kind of a bit of a classic reading as well for those of you who might have left somewhere that you were really happy for something that felt like it was everything that you wanted and it's turned out not to be. And in fact, there could even be that sense of regret that you left somewhere as well with this energy, but all is not lost in that situation here, Scorpio, as well. So however this reads for you, because the Six of Cups can also be an opportunity to go back to somewhere that you were happy. Is the energy at play here, Scorpio? The Knight of Wands holds the wand of action, creativity, potential, growth, excitement, something that's really connected to your heart and soul. But it is opportunity. And when I look even at this kind of energy, if this is to do with affecting your relationship and other areas of life, the Ace of Wands and the Chariot represent victory, triumph, and success, but you move on. You leave somewhere that wasn't working out for you, and maybe there's been some kind of regret that you ever left somewhere. So these energies can be where something is opening at the right time, and you might be returning to somewhere that you left, but you overcome the issue and challenge that you face in your existing reality and move on. The Charioteer can move on from what was. You can see the village in the distance. The Charioteer is not interested in what's gone. They're not interested in what's behind them. They're interested in what's ahead. They're interested in terms of where they're moving to. So this can actually be about moving from one place to another. And that's the victory for you. You overcome the issue, the challenge. It could well be something is opening up for you with your name on it. It just feels that kind of energy here. The Ace of Wands is very exciting, really connected to our heart and soul, our creativity, our passion. And I feel that you're very clear in terms of where you need to move to. Yeah, this just feels that kind of energy here, Scorpio, that I feel for some of you that either you're not getting everything that you want in your current circumstances and it's time to leave there, even though you might have been there a significant amount of time. But it's not everything that it might be that you're not happy there anymore as well, but there's also an energy of, you're learning from some kind of emotional pain, disappointment, painful truth and realization that you're not going to get everything that you want in your current circumstances. Again, for others of you, certainly in terms of money, career, finances, the cards are kind of saying you might have left somewhere and you're regretting it. For something that sounded like it was everything that you wanted and it's turned out not to be. And there may well be a situation here, Scorpio, where a kind of luck is on your side in a way, where you can go back, you can return to somewhere that you were happy before. It just feels like there is a powerful alignment going on to release from what's not serving you now, and move towards victory, triumph, success, achievement, winning, a new path, an exciting new opportunity. That is the energy at play. Now, it's interesting. We have jealousy here. It might well be that the environment that you're in is not a good one. For others of you, there may well be not a cohesive team that you're with. And that could be part of the challenge here. For others of you, it might well be that you feel that you've been passed over or let down, or something hasn't, turned out the way that you wanted it to be. Either way, I feel that Spirit is presenting you with the opportunity to overcome this issue. And I think taking a little step back will do you the world of good. Sometimes we just have to take a break. Sometimes sound out a trusted source. But we can also sometimes get some space from the issue. And everything becomes clear in terms of how we need to move forward then, in terms of how we need to address an issue and overcome it. So this is that kind of energy here, Scorpio. The energy in terms of love, romance, and relationships. We have give your relationship a chance. Again, even with the released jealousy, you could have dealt with somebody who had that energy on a personal level as well. These cards sometimes just come out for a reason. So somebody might be asking you to give the relationship a chance. The energy at play here, Scorpio, the Five of Cups. You're either telling somebody that it might not be for you anymore. And some of you might have even moved on, especially if an ex was returning into your life. The Five of Cups can represent somebody presenting themselves to you, regretting what happened or missing you as well, and hoping all is not lost to remedy the situation. So that's what I see for you here. I certainly feel for a lot of you here. Again, the Three of Swords represents emotional pain. It can represent third-party situations, painful truths, betrayal of some kind. And sometimes that makes us question if this is everything that we want it to be. I don't know if this is my wish. I don't know if this is the person, my heart's desire. It just feels that kind of energy. For a lot of you, this feels like in relationship, it feels like there is an opportunity here to move forward with somebody on. That is exciting. That is really connected to your heart and soul. I know the Knight of Wands sometimes gets a bit of a bad rap as a player in terms of tarot, but they're not always like that. This can be ready for exciting change. And it could well be somebody who you have been connected with for a significant amount of time. There's an opportunity here to now move the relationship forward. Again, sometimes with the Six of Cups as well, it can also represent somebody who you feel is your past life relationship, somebody who you just feel is the right person for you. This can be a very powerful thing in terms of really embracing excitement to move forward with something that you see growth and potential, really connected to your heart's desire, passion, drive, all of that kind of energy. It might well be in this scenario here, Scorpio, that someone is reaching out to you and asking you to think. It just feels like a three-way situation for you in terms of love, romance, and relationship. Wanting to give your relationship a chance or wanting to tempt you back in a scenario. It might well be here that there is some kind of way that you're moving forward, and it could well be an ex doesn't like it. I mean, this can be that kind of energy here. But either way, I feel that there is some, in pursuit of happiness, it means that you have to be truthful with somebody. And sometimes that can hurt somebody. Sometimes that can just be tell somebody a painful truth that you've moved on, that you're moving on or have moved on with someone new, or are moving forward with someone new, for those of you taking the relationship forward in some way, even to a new beginning or next level beginning. Because it just feels in this scenario here, Scorpio, that you're kind of, I feel for a lot of you are accepting what's not working for you, and maybe having the opportunity to embrace the potential for greater happiness by kind of telling somebody that it might well be over. Just feels that kind of energy where you might be dealing with a third-party situation. Because this is what I see for you. I feel that these cards are kind of saying in pursuit of happiness. There's also this kind of pain associated with it. And for a lot of you, it feels like three people in a situation. For some of you, an ex could be returning here. And someone is asking you to take a step back and really consider what they're trying to tempt you on. Sometimes this can be someone reaching out, offering us something of value, to kind of rebalance things with another person. You can see the three swords there. We have the three swords, but then we have the fourth sword, needing to think about how we move forward and whether we consider even this third kind of person in the mix here. I think that you're very clear in terms of, the Knight of Wands, even as an energy, is about I'm taking action and I'm moving forward. And I'm ready to move forward now. I think this is an opportunity that you're grabbing with both hands and moving forward. The Six of Cups is either somebody who you've been with a significant amount of time. There's memories, there's nostalgia. It could well be you've reconnected to someone from the past, or it could well be somebody who has been in your life for a significant amount of time. All of a sudden, there is a romance developing with that person. So this is the energy of the Six of Cups, but I see this as a very positive thing. This is real excitement in terms of how you're moving forward with someone. And I think that there is a third person who doesn't like it. But I think that you're grabbing the opportunity with both hands and running with it is the kind of energy. Again, the Chariot, like I said before, is about moving on. It's about putting whatever you need to put behind you and moving on to where you want to be. Yes, we overcome challenges and difficulties, and I feel that's what you're doing here. Sometimes we have to, it's that kind of energy of being cruel to be kind. Tell someone the truth. And sometimes to get greater happiness, fulfillment, joy, we have to be truthful, and knowing that that's going to be painful, but realizing that it's not for you anymore. This is what I'm seeing for you here. It feels like some kind of third-party situation, and I feel that you're clear in terms of how you're moving forward. Just feels that kind of energy. I think somebody is asking to give your relationship another chance, And I think this is because you're really moving forward with someone else. I mean, choice is yours, clearly, but this is that kind of jealousy energy. They don't like it. All right. Angel message for Scorpio. Free will, Scorpio, but that's what I see for you. Like I said, there's a lot of Scorpio energy in this reading, and you just know. Scorpios are very, very powerful in terms of the truth as well, and being true to you as well. And not afraid to be truthful in this kind of energy. What do we have for Scorpio? Yeah, detachment. We've got 2 cards. So the first one is detachment. I see that in this reading. Like I said, that Charioteer. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and it is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and keeps you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. Your affirmation: I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. The other angel message, we have choices, yes. Because you have choices here. When you worry about decisions, it means that your mind is trying to control your life, and that results in choices made from your ego. Your angel guidance is to consider and evaluate all the options, then let go of your head and choose from your heart, that which gives you greatest joy and feels right. Do not act from foolish impulse, however, rather from divinely prompted inspiration. Make choices for the highest good. Remember that if something is not for your highest good, it certainly is not for the highest good of those around you. So let go of false feelings of responsibility for others and choose with wisdom. Become still and attune to your soul. Ask your angels to guide and help you. Then, from your point of deep inner stillness, make your choices easily and spontaneously. Your affirmation: I choose for my highest good. Scorpio, that's what I have for you for June 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.